How's it going, everybody? I am Donut. As always, this is a Black Lives Matter, all cops are bastards, and trans rights supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, get the fuck off this channel. We're reading some more Gin to Kin. Chapter 43. Morita's gambling philosophy. Okay. Like, going back kind of to the very start of the series was Genji's, gambling philosophy in a way, and also, like, testing Morita's as well. But now we're going to get to see, what is Morita's at this point. I would especially like it after that last gamble, which I'm like, why were you involved in that gamble? What was the point? I mean, for money, sure, but it didn't seem like your kind of thing. Didn't seem like a sure bet. But, alright, now he's just chilling in a hotel pool, lazing around. It's been 1 week. At 9 o'clock tonight, Morita will meet with the president of one of Japan's leading corporations, Seikyo, Karame Hitoshi. It all started a week ago while talking to Genji. For the last 40 or so years in Japan, people have said that there are 3 main principles to getting rich. Do you know what they are? Absolutely not. So don't have any hard cash, take out loans, buy as much real estate as you can. From post-war Japan to the collapse of the bubble economy, those 3 made big money. So don't have any hard cash, take out loans, buy as much real estate as you can. Okay, these two are kind of connected, but yeah. I guess, yeah, not necessarily connected. But from post-war Japan to the collapse of the bubble economy, those 3 things made big money. Like, those 3 rules made people big money. Didn't deviate in any way. These were the 3 immortal winning strategies. The company that united these 3 strategies without regards to appearance was Seikyo. Okay, their hotels, railways, and department stores are all well known. One of Japan's leading group of companies, known for having their hands in all kinds of businesses. The profits that one company makes are all absorbed by the group and routed into investments. The group as a whole never shows a profit. Because they never produce a profit, they never have to pay taxes. Investment after investment, it goes along in an infinite chain. Although this is putting it a little roughly, Seikyo's scheme that grew after the war, the scheme involving prior investments, isn't just for land or for goods, it extends to humans too. Okay. And, I'm just putting it a little roughly. Yeah, But okay, legal recruitment. Okay. So they invite young politicians who are making a bid for election. There's a big party. Then afterwards, gambling. If politicians win, they pay them. If they lose, they're given a loan certificate with low interest rates. If the politicians win, they pay them. If they lose, they're given a loan certificate with low interest rates. Okay. And even so, none of that money is required to be repaid, even if it's due. These politicians desperately require election funds. So, okay, that's why they're flocking to them. Because, yeah, these are all, politicians that are up for election. So, funding under the guise of gambling. Okay. So, yeah, quite a tantalizing story. But, yeah, so if they're not repaying it, then just indebted to them, I assume. They don't demand repayment. Companies aren't looking for money from these politicians. They're looking to, have a politician in their pocket, which is already kind of what we've been doing as well. They give them favorable policy. Yes. That's enough of a profit. Exactly. They don't need the money. They need policy. Take a look at the post-war land tax system. It's thoroughly favorable for corporations, I bet. In the developed world, only Japan has such a system. Really? That's actually surprising. So in terms of financial influence within Japan, rather than getting a single arrogant person in the Diet who lines the pockets of corporations, it's a different scheme. It's not like that. It's rotten from the roots up. They're tied to the companies. Hold on. So in terms of financial influence within Japan, rather than getting a single arrogant person in the Diet who lines the pockets of the corporations, okay, I see what you're saying. For most other places, it could just be one corrupt person very high up or something. But, this is, from the ground up, it's starting even from the bottom, which is typically not, usually it's top only, but this is from the bottom as well. From the roots all the way up. Because, yeah, it's like, it's young politicians as well. Like, that's what we keep saying. It's young politicians, young politicians. Which, again, I don't really understand what Morita was doing the last gamble for, but I understand why he was there in general, trying to get their names and everything like that, because he was trying to do this too. Trying to just be able to recognize some powerful people and be able to remember their names. Maybe be able to be like, oh, hey, it's me, and like, oh, you don't remember me? Something like that. Who knows? But anyway, yeah, they're getting, young from the roots up. From, as they're, maybe not from, like, the ground floor, technically, but, like, roots as in, like, they're sprouting, that sort of thing. Rotten from even, which I would say has definitely been much more of a bigger thing happening in a lot of other, what's the term they use? Developed countries. but yeah, at this time, it's very surprising that it was only Japan that was doing that. So the number of politicians tied to Seikyo right now is said to be over 30% of the Democratic Party. That's approximately 70 people. 30%. It's not as if only Seikyo does this, but they are the biggest. They are the monopoly on this whole situation. Weird to say a monopoly on something like this, but it seems like they are. Large companies all sponsor people in each political party. They do it to ensure they have political clout in an interfaction, so to speak. Yeah, and here's where we come to the main point of the story. Yeah, this is all Genji, by the way. Like, this has nothing to do with Morita's philosophy. But to tell the truth, there are 8 politicians tied to Seikyo that I want to put under my control. Okay? I want 8 specifically. Each one is a capable rapscallion in his own right. People who will certainly be useful in the future. However, sure enough, those 8 are immovably chained to Seikyo due to their enormous loan certificates. So we're gonna have to, like, win back their loan certificates, or like that we're clearing their debts essentially. Okay, that's really interesting. We need more powerful people, so we got to clear their debt. That's my get. It's gonna be way more complicated than that, but okay, yeah, your job is to cut this chain, win a gamble against Seikyo, then we can buy out those 8 people's loan certificates. Okay, easy. Yeah. Now, why couldn't we just do this outright? How much is it gonna cost? Like, you would be like, okay, we have so much money right now, can't we just do this? It feels like this is gonna be like, this is politicians and stuff. How much? But we have so much money. I don't remember the exact number, but we have billions, right? And with who knows how much Genji has as well. But yeah, how much is on those people's loan certificates? Because exactly, how much do I have to win? 400 billion for 8 people. 400 billion. This should be nothing for you, Morita. My God. Oh my lord. 400 billion. How? It's rough because the word billion immediately makes me think of, U.S. currency and billion, but like putting myself in like millions, it's like, yeah, that does make sense. Like, billions isn't actually that much when you're like it's not like, how am I trying to put it? It seems inconceivable first, and I do have to rein myself in and go like, this is inconceivable to me, but in a world like this, it's still within the realm of realism. It's crazy how high these things can go. Okay, so we're already here, I assume, and he just like was going for a swim to like cool himself down, essentially unstress. And okay, we got the gang here too, or at least 2 of us. Who are we missing here? We got Yasuda, and is that Yuzo, I believe? Yeah, so Funada is not here. Some girls. Okay, it's the girls from We Play Poker. What do they need us for? Not relevant, huh? I'm curious. Okay, yeah, it's not a big deal. You can talk about it. Oh, she asked him out, but yeah, said no. Too busy. Useless. I'd say something like, I need you. You'll have her hook, line, and sinker. But yeah, you gotta give her a line. Give her a romantic line. And yeah. He's just fucking pulling the dentist system on her. Just as long as you get her hooked and, make her wait for you, then you can just come crash her place, eat her food, sleep there, and leave. And yeah, like everybody says, you're too pure. Too pure. But yeah, that's enough. Genji likes him this pure, this innocent. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. We need someone that's hard to read. Even for people like them who are experts, Morita is hard to read because he's not like them. But yeah, so it's cool seeing Morita's gambling philosophy through Genji. Yeah, old people lose more often. That's a good point. Like, yeah, you've got that set in, bias towards yourself. You feel like, surely you're not still, you can't lose this easily. Like, you've got the flow at this point. You're so old, you know how this goes. You know how this person's gonna act. There's something unselfish about Morita. I love phrasing it like that. Like, you're not phrasing it in a positive way. You're saying he's unselfish. Yeah, but while you guys are thinking of greed, he's thinking about just intuition. He is a unique fish. Oh, okay, here's his question. What do you think the essence of gambling is? You've seen a little bit of its true character by now. Okay, you got an image of it now? It's like throwing yourself in. You find yourself standing at the front of a deep gorge, and you're trying to cross the gorge, but surrounding you is pitch black darkness. Can't see a thing. You have no idea if you can make the leap across, but you want to make it across. You feel that you have to make it across. At that time, the next step you take is gambling. Here, you're wondering whether you'll make the jump or not. Doesn't matter how much strength you have. It's all up to the gorge to decide. The only thing you can do is throw yourself into the air. If you jump or even if you don't jump, it doesn't matter anymore. Just the act of attempting to leap. That is gambling. Oh, yeah, it's just putting yourself on the edge, just deciding whether you will leap or not. That's gambling. Think like that. Destruction will come. People keep saying that. Get the feeling of gambling. It's true character. He's starting to feel it. It's close to that, but Genji has a little bit of a different idea. And okay, so we're at Seikyo President's home. Yeah, this is pretty. Okay, it's a temporary residence. I see. So yeah, only servants are stationed here at his fucking temporary home. He's just got a whole temporary home, all for his servants. Just in case they have to turn this place over to the police, people learned his main residence at an underground casino. Okay, yeah, fair. So, makes sense. Alright, we're going in. It's so small, so tight. Alright, Morita, leap. Okay, yes. Awesome. I was thinking the same thing. The whole chapter is just, Chapter 44. To buy a human being. God, I love it. Well, to be fair, I normally love this is the cost of a human being, like when we do it in Kaiji in Braveman Road, where, it's the amount of money they're going to get for crossing the steel beam is the amount that a person makes in their lifetime. And then again, we do that again in Part 5 of Kaiji with the statues. But this is going to be this is how much it costs to buy a human being. Meanwhile, the human being we're talking about is someone who is filthy rich. So not quite the same that the other two, give me that feeling. But yeah. Okay, a room's been prepared for us in this house. Okay, it is quite big. I was gonna say, goddamn. Yeah, so there's a little waiting room that's pretty tight, but that's not. I thought that was the house, and I was like, Jesus, this is way smaller than I thought. So okay, you said there's not a secret casino under here. I mean, I guess there's not a secret casino under here, but there is a fucking secret underground stairs and whole corridor and all this shit. But. On the other side, a place where men and women are involved in decisive gambles. I guess, again, not a casino, but just he has a bunch of gambles here. Okay, open any one of these doors. Your luck is the one we need. Okay, this is a casino. This is a casino. This is the house, right? This is the house that we are outside of. Is this his home? Not as big. It's just temporary residence. Okay. I see what they're saying. So I misunderstood what he said. What he meant here. So what he's saying is like, this is his house, but it's a temporary house. This is the one with the casino. So then if they raid it, you know, the casino is under here, and his real house doesn't have, you know, like if people learned his main residence had an underground casino, it would be bad. And so like his main residence doesn't have this kind of gimmick. Again, the gimmick I thought he meant was the like, you know, it doesn't have this. I don't know what, like, you know, a small house or whatever the gimmick we were going to see was. But okay, I see what he's saying now. Yes. Understand. So yeah, again, obvious part 2 of Kaiji vibes. See, or part 3 of Kaiji vibes, rather. See, I guess kind of both a little bit. But, you know, seeing that underground casino sort of environment, coming into the door. Love that kind of thing. Just peek it in. So, like, they're betting a high amount, but it's not enough to bring a person to ruin. Strictly within the realm of a game. But the money. But so, I guess he was just like, open up one of the doors just to see, just to get an idea. Look at what's going on. But okay. So, his name appears on the list of the top 30 wealthiest people in the world. We're fighting Karame, Seikyo's leader, in person. Okay. Ooh, I like his look a lot. I like this look. So he's Karame's aide. Okay. Fukuroi is his name. Myself and Karame are pleased by your arrival. Please make your acquaintance is what I was going for. Okay. So, and it's, you know, for Hirai-sama and Karame's game, so this is like it's Genji's game. You know, it's not Morita's, but maybe he'll be like, actually, there's a change of plans. Okay. I need you to assume the risk equivalent to your own existence. I need you to assume the risk equivalent to your own existence with this document, as is customary. I don't know what that the sentence means. We will need to confirm this for all 4 people. You need to assume the risk equivalent to your own existence with this document. I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, so like a certificate for a loan is what he meant by that? Unclear. But okay, so Genji's got 40 million and the others 4 billion, Morita 2 billion. Okay, we already brought this up. Yeah, but okay. Just needed to, you know, have the, you know, I don't know what he meant by that sentence, but I understand what's going on now. Alright, once more, given our final consent, and Genji giving us that pat on the back, it's time to leap. Leap we must. I like that, you know, some of our other gangs here, 2 of our other gangs here. There's another visitor ahead of you. Must take 1 to 2 hours. Ooh, didn't mean to change the page, but are we gonna get to see, like, what his, you know, like him come out in ruin, essentially? Would love to see that. So, okay, they normally only get about once per month, but, like, you know, 1 person per month, but they've got another single serious customer at the same time as us, very interestingly. If I remember correctly, this other party is named Seikyo, a young man of about 20 years. Oh boy. So, was he lying about what the girls came up to say to him? Or, you know, is that just coincidence that they all said we're coming up to confess at the same time? I'm gonna go take a peek. Okay. We're allowed to peek. Oh, Seikyo. He's trying to get his money back. And okay, they're playing Mahjong. We're playing Mahjong! We might not actually play Mahjong. Maybe this is what he's gonna do. But I fucking bet you we're gonna play some goddamn Mahjong. But okay, he especially has a weakness for Mahjong. We are definitely playing some Mahjong. Is it gonna be a unique one? Is it gonna be a unique kind of game? Okay. At least a unique sort of thing like that, like all the money under the table. The money for deposits. In Seikyo Mahjong! There we go. There we go. Hook, line, and sinker. It's got a fucking name. It's named after him. You know, we're gonna be doing this. In Seikyo Mahjong, each time you draw a tile, you deposit some money. Oh, it's gonna be good. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. This has got some, I can see Mamiya has some, like, remnants of this as well. The person who ends up as top gets, top, like, I say, of the four. The person who ends up, like, ranked highest gets all of it. It's a rule that they get the total sum. Okay. God damn. But alright. I love it. This is dope. Super cool. Already very ready for this arc. It's so nice to get another Mahjong arc in a random fucking Fukumoto series that has nothing to do with Mahjong. If you pay enough money, some cheating becomes acceptable. Yes. Again, flavors of this in what was it? 100 Poker or something like that? Was that what Junko called her game? But yeah, fuck yes, buy some cheats. So if it's something such, and again, they have so much more money than we do, so they're going to just be able to, like, steamroll us, you would think. If it's something such as a tile that has already been thrown away and you want to pick it up, it cannot be such obvious cheating, but rather, for example, if the tile you draw sequentially is one you dislike, you're allowed to select one of its neighbors. Okay. And yeah, so, like, by obvious cheating, I think he means, like, something way too, beneficial. Like, that's way too overpowered. But something like this, not that overpowered. A good, actual, mechanic. Cool-ass mechanic. I've never heard of Mahjong like this. I mean, he just said it's a different kind of Mahjong. Yeah, when the person who has the most money have an overwhelming advantage. But yeah, human society is ultimately unfair. This is, again, the flavors of this going into E-card. This might be the Fukumoto gamble that it has little, trickles of it going out into every other one of his gambles. This really feels like the crux of all of it. But, yeah, the double draw I just told you about now, rather than seeing it as cheating, it's helpful to view it as an investment. For example, the chairman's hand. After winning with one hand, you'll definitely want to win with this. For example, the chairman's hand. After winning with one hand, you'll definitely want to win with this hand. The double draw... Wait, what the fuck are you saying? After winning with one hand, you'll definitely want to win with this hand? I don't even know what the hell you mean by that. But yeah, fair enough. Like, yeah, the more money you're putting in, the more money you're risking. So, yeah, like, yes, the person with more money has a much higher chance of winning, but they're also putting in a lot more risk. And yeah, you can double draw over and over and over again, and it's not going to necessarily win. It's only a slight advantage. The double draw is not, it's just a second draw, attempt at a draw. Like, that's really all it is. And yep, like that, the game's over. He's at the top. He wins. And yeah, Saijo's not taking top even once. And okay, so it's like, they're playing multiple Hanchans as well, and so after each Hanchan is when the money is getting deposited out. Like, he's getting, siphoned back into, like, whoever takes the top. He's already lost over 2 billion. We were told don't interrupt the game, and then we immediately came here and interrupted the game. I mean, I'm glad, but doesn't even recognize us. The destruction of other people. Is there anything better in the world? Even better when it involves young people with prospects still ahead of them. Okay, fucking Washizu. Even got the white hair and everything. Again, I mean, he's even got this little... with the whole company he's got too. Like, yeah, again, little trickles of this going into everything. Saijo-kun will die even more after this next push. In one generation, they've built up success. The leader. I was indisputably face-to-face with one of Japan's #1 tycoons. Right now, I see a different kind of person. The man in front of me doesn't suggest that kind of background. He has no dignity or grace. Rather, a person sitting there is a specter. The mind that gathered so much money is already gone. And again, it feels so much like Washizu's first introduction. He's got the robe on and everything like that. Love it. Getting to see little trickles. Here's why everybody drops Gendaken. Oh, I guess because of Mahjong. Yeah, that makes sense. Because of Mahjong. Seikyo Mahjong is the Mahjong of madness. For each tile you draw, you must deposit a large amount of money. Although that is not extraordinary in and of itself, this is not a game you can continue playing with a normal state of mind. Although Kurame called it an investment, those are the words of a person who has money to spare. For people who play with limited funds, each time they pay, they're paying with their own blood, their own flesh. It is in no sense like an investment. In other words, they are in hell. Again, it's like they're playing with their own blood. Ooh, great fucking cover page here. Festering desire. Alright, Annihilation draws near. I wanted to see, like, the person come out defeated, but this is way more Fukumoto. We're coming in here at the very end of the match, seeing this happen. So we got 2.6 billion, 2 billion is gone now. So he's got about 400 million remaining. Okay, so a little bit more than that. 2.2 billion is already diminished, so 400 remains. And yeah, they can vanish in a single Hanchan. Okay. But I mean, there's no hope for you, buddy. You're losing it all. You're gonna get out of here with not a single yen left. 0. It's a game closer to poker than traditional Mahjong. I guess, yeah, because you're raising and raising. So it uses a system where, in order to draw a tile, you have to pay. I didn't know if that was the same as in poker. Well, look at the ante. Sure, the ante is your entry fee to play, but, yeah, I guess that's kind of the same. Wait. First of all, it uses a system where in order to draw a tile, you have to pay. Did they say that? And I forgot that part because I was just so, invested with the cheating. I think they did already say that. I forgot. But yeah, so even to draw a tile, you gotta pay. So your turn just gets passed if you don't want to pay, then I'm assuming. And the dealer holds the right to double this ante as he pleases. Okay, yeah, that's like poker. In other words, if 1 million buys you one draw at first, the dealer can add that up to 2 million, then 4 million. Yeah, that's extremely fucking cheap in this. That's fucking brutal. So the ante grows and grows and grows. And okay, but you can fold in this kind of Mahjong. Cool. So yeah, so you can, instead of paying the ante, you can bow out of the round, but you've already deposited, some for however much you've drawn. Okay, I'm loving this. This is really fucking cool. But okay, so even when you fold, you do have to just discard. It's like being in Ricci, but you're like, you can't win. You've already folded. But like you can still lose, but you would want to do this that way you're not having to pay for more tiles. But it's very dangerous. It's hell Ricci. I mean that's also a thing like hell weight, but this is like, a Ricci that's negative Ricci, you know what I mean? Like this is a Ricci you can't win in and is just as bad, like way worse, because a normal Ricci you're at least hoping you're gonna win before your automatic discards, deal into somebody else. But oh, that's fucked. It's not like folding a poker, though. It's not like folding a poker. Well, hold on. Then most likely another player who paid up and continued the game will complete his hand. Yeah. But it's not quite like folding, because you could still lose, I assume. That might not be true. Maybe, even though you're discarding, you can't lose. It would just be counted as a sumo. I don't know. But how would it be counted as a sumo? I don't know. That doesn't make sense. But so I'm assuming you can lose. Of course, there are all sorts of tricks to Mahjong, but if you can first keep up with the growing ante, there's no winning Seikyo Mahjong. Yeah, I like truly, they tried to explain it away with like, it's just like society, and oh yeah, but there's a higher risk, but ultimately, you are fucked if you don't have that much money. Like if you don't have as much money as the president, or if you don't have as much money as one of the richest men in Japan, then sorry, you're gonna lose. But defying Morch's predictions, Seikyo was doing surprisingly well. Yeah, But all Kurame has to do is just pull his money right at the very end. Like, right when you're about to win, right when we're on this last, round, he's going to just do all the stops to get a fucking Yakuman or some shit, I bet. Maybe not that high, but you know what I mean. He's gonna pull some crazy shit by just dumping money. Because we also don't know. We only know about the one little swap. There's other things that, there's other cheating that's allowed that we don't know about yet. I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong, but he implied there's more. So I think he's gonna, before we're playing the game, he can pull out some oh, I'm gonna do this, and Seikyo can be like, oh, I forgot, or what? He can do that. I didn't read the rules, or didn't tell me the rules. And pawned on a Haku, and he's like, oh, he's trying to go out fast. No, he's not trying to go out fast. He's trying to go for the 3 dragons, motherfucker. Yeah, he is. Oh my god, he is gonna get a Yakuman. Unbelievable. Oh, when you deal into a Yakuman, in addition to paying those points, you also have to pay a thing we call the Yakuman gift. That gift has a bit of a floating exchange rate. What? What do you mean there's a floating exchange rate for your rules in this game, you son of a bitch? Right now, the cost per draw is 4 million, and the pot so far is about 1.2 billion. So for our total, we would do 4 times 1.2 billion for the gift. Oh my lord! Okay, but I see why it has a floating exchange rate. Jesus Christ. So yeah, deal in that fucking tune, bitch. And yeah, we deal her next too. Yep, look what you draw. Look what you draw. Gotta just give it up. Yep, you gotta fold. Not really fold, but he's just gonna, you can't do anything. But okay. Oh, think of it how you're keeping his winning tile from him. But again, this could also be the, he doesn't have a weight, he doesn't actually have a hand, he doesn't have the fucking Daisangen, so he is hoping that you will just cower like this and not push forward by playing it. Okay, but an ideal way to also on the tune. Okay, no, you're not going to try and wait on the tune. So, okay, what, did you just forget about it? Did you forget about it? Okay, no, he's going for it. I think that's good. No. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm a super amateur, so he's right. Just give up on the hand and wait for dealership. I'd trust Morita, but man, if I was in the situation, I would be doing exactly what he's doing. Just keep it locked down and the tides will turn. But it'll pass. I'm completing this hand. If I do, the top's mine. I'm going. But he had it. Nobody waits, do they? This is in no way limited to just Seikyo-kun, though. The defeated always rush to their deaths. Kurami, Daisangen, completed. Yeah. Should have the patience, but it would be me too. I'd be in the same situation. What are you saying? His mind's breaking right now? But yeah, they should take it apart, but they just can't. They cannot. Rather than living while staring into the abyss, chasing hope in pursuit of death, longing for it. That is how a man meets his end. But yeah, I'm that kind of man too. Do the same thing. Ooh, I like this page. Hell yeah. And yeah, Genji's on here. Genji's still outside. We're having a whole separate time in here. And yeah, I really enjoy bringing Seikyo back here. It really feels like the last arc was something that we just needed to do for plot reasons. But I wish we got into it in a more interesting way, and I wish it, just had, a lot of my problems with it were mechanical stuff about the gamble, and also just why Morita was doing it in the first place when he didn't really have much of an idea. But I like how it's all paying off now. But yeah, House of Secret Gambling. Shattered. Completely shattered. Alright, yeah. He can't pay it, just call his dad. Get it that way. As usual. What's this? Oh, electric blood pressure monitor. Yeah, got a little more excited. Okay, so he can't get too excited. Or he's gotta go rest again, like fucking with Shizu. He almost died because he got so excited. I love these old men are so fucking old. They can't even get too excited playing Mahjong. Okay, he's gonna feed us. But okay, tomorrow. Okay. Okay, we've got some housework for us to do as well, or some homework for us to do. So what do we gotta do? Yeah, nice dinner. Very nice dinner. Okay, choice to make in our coming gamble. A choice of gambles. Okay, 7 possible gambles are prepared for us. Blackjack and poker, tenhonbiki, craps, baccarat, hanafuda, mahjong. We can compete with any of these. But alright, yeah, choose yours. He's gonna choose mahjong. Like you would think like, oh well, clearly you're not gonna choose the one we just saw. It's so rigged. But Morita, no, he's gonna choose mahjong. Half the games you talk about, I don't even know how to play. We know he knows how to play poker for sure. Blackjack, assumingly he would. I guess he wouldn't know how to play tenhonbiki. Wouldn't know how to play craps. Wouldn't know how to play baccarat. Wouldn't know how to play hanafuda. Yeah. Best to forget about playing mahjong. Yeah, those Seikyo rules. Yep. Stick with a simple game. But nope. It's your decision. Yeah. I'll have some thoughts on it after you've decided, but it's your choice alone. Okay, hell yeah. Why is this so low detailed? And yeah, he's like, damn, you can even decide by rolling dice. Like, he truly is putting it all into your luck and intuition. It's either your luck or your intuition. Like, pick via your intuition. If that's too much for you, roll dice and we'll go with your luck. You know, either one's fine by me. Both are a powerful tool here. Okay, yeah, and you know, he's admitting, I can't do it. It's gotta be up to you. Yeah, he is quite the monster. Okay, so, is he gonna have like the whole night to pick? I thought we would have some homework to do based on whichever one we picked, but maybe not. Yeah, hell of a luxury. Maybe this is already some, okay, so these are all the, like, rules and everything like that. If we go with something like craps, it's too unreliable. Like, you know, a lot of these games are like, oh, we should go with the simpler games, but the simpler it is, the harder it is to, you know, have a surefire way of winning, or a closer to surefire way of winning than just, like, completely random. Yeah, poker, blackjack. Okay, so it does no hanafuda. And yeah, like, it's the amount we have to win as well. Like, in each of these games, how much could we actually win? But in Seikyo Mahjong, could win billions. And like, that was only like 2 billion. We gotta win 400 billion. So we gotta pump it. We gotta really wring this fat man dry of all his money, all the wealth that he's accumulated over his life through ill-gotten means. God. And yeah, like that as well. Like, you know, we'll be trapped just like the others we're trying to free. I mean, we're trying to free them, so it worked for us. Yeah, again, the fucking sexualness of all of this, like becoming his subordinate, like not wanting Genji to, you know, be his subordinate, not wanting Genji to be his pet. Like, oh, so, like, you know, he thinks, oh, Genji's like, no, I can't let that happen. Oh, so gay. That garden underground? Ugh, what are they thinking? Yeah, this is also the power of money. Truly, underground greenery, disgusting. It's so tacky. Yeah, I hate it. There's nothing that feels so much more like, ugh, than just like underground, or just like plants where there's no windows, but you do have like all those lights. It's just like, ugh, it is a bleh kind of feeling. I get you, Morita. Thinking about how fast the money can pile up. Yeah, He had an idea. Surprise attack to that monster. Strong arm tactics. Strong arm tactics. Yeah, that was very... But okay. A dangerous bet. The gambling showdown with Karame. The day of. Alright. Yeah, I love these moments where we're always like, getting ready for the gamble. Alright, nice little breakfast. I only got 5 hours of sleep, yeah, I bet. He's probably planning a hell of a lot too. We're doing Mahjong. Yep. And yep, Gen knew exactly that's what we were going to pick. He was hoping we were going to pick that. At the moment, what use does our money have? In this situation, money has no value. Right now, money is just a scale of measurement. Whether it shrinks or grows has no real meaning. As long as you're here underground, it's just a scale of measurement. Yeah, it ain't real here. I mean, truly, once you have a certain amount of money, it's not real anymore. That's what I believe. It's crazy how he even has, like, the exact face of Washizu during his, like, first introduction and stuff. Oh, that's crazy looking. It's crazy. Okay. But yeah, and again, he was like, I'll beat him at anything. But the fact that this is his favorite one is what is part of our trick here. Just part of it. Alright, so our wager is 50 billion. Whether you win or lose, this is a death match. You must fight until the end. This is a battle you're not allowed to lose. On Seikyo's side, Karame and his subordinate Ishii enter. Okay, not his guy that we met earlier. I really thought he was going to be the second one. But on Morita's side, Genji and Morita step up to battle. Very glad we have, 2 people here. Hopefully, Genji's probably just going to do everything Morita wants, though, so it's just going to be 1v1. Tatsumi brings the money, and Yasuda observes the first match. Okay, we got our fucking, was it Ogi? Was it Ogi the cop? Or Yasuda? Well, no, he's Yasuda. Yasuoka was the other one. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah. Oh, okay, so change is like what you say when you're going to change out the tile. But wasn't good either. Yeah, doesn't necessarily mean you get a good tile in exchange. And yeah, the person who keeps double drawing is going to rise in rank because, over time, but also it's pumping more money in, so Morita's luck might win out here as well. Okay, and he's sumoing already. Damn, that was over pretty quickly. Ooh. But yeah, it was a pretty plain hand, as he was saying, like, what to do, should we double draw? Probably not. It's not a very good hand. Just let it flow for right now. And interesting. Why not why not raise? Why not just continue to raise and raise and raise? But okay, the reason is simple. It's a game of investment. But you still want to avoid investing heavily at first, even if you can help it. True, yeah. You don't want to spend money if you don't have to, even if you were 100% sure you're going to get it back. Or 99% sure, at least. But, okay, so we're saying just, like, I thought he was just, going into, like, you don't want to, spend money. But no, we're also saying the normal folding thing. If you raise too high too fast, people will fold. And yeah, the higher you raise it, then your double draws also become more of a, like, bad investment if they don't pay off, so... Yeah, again, we're just following poker rules here. Oh, that's a good spot. Yeah, it's like a bicycle race. Hell yeah. Or like, ice skating thing as well. Or everybody's preserving their strength and you're trying to use that tailwind on everybody. It's not the time to press forward. You gotta wait till the south round. You gotta wait till the third round. Or the third lap, I guess you should say. And so, entering the south round. Wait, is the south the last round or the third round? I actually don't remember. It might be the last round. Or maybe the fourth round, or like the fourth lap. So Morita raises a strong hand. Okay. Oh, okay. We're instantly into it. So, Menzen Sumo. Nice. Hanemon right off the bat. It's very, very good. Very, very, very good. And it's so interesting how, like, the speed of this we're going through. Like, we're just, like, one, he like we're going through the round already, like as we're doing these metaphors. I really love the pacing of this. We're going through this. The only thing I was like, oh, we didn't even go over like the Dora or the Orador or anything like that. We're just like, bam, right into the next one. More to the dealer now. Second round. Launches his attack. Increase the payment. Up, 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 up. Like this has such, again, vibes of when we were playing Chinchiro. Like, you know, the first time we were playing Chinchiro, where like we are going through it. We're not like having to like, you know, stay on the individual like, you know, things too much. Feels good. I love this pacing. And one draw is now 32 million. Yeah, we're trying to brute force it. As we said, we're gonna strong arm our way in there. You know, again, I can see why Sky High was important now. Sky High Poker. I understand why it was important. It sucks because it seems like it's going to be a very, very important arc, but I just wish it was executed better. But yeah, I do really enjoy how much it is making a lot more sense now in retrospect, why we were doing all that. Because yeah, like we're same strategy here, same strategy. And okay, so he's going to be the last dealer, actually. Huh. So yeah, gotta withstand the pressure of his attack with money. No. You got it all wrong. Save up some money for the last round? Yasuda-san, you don't get it. The basic idea of Seikyo Mahjong is that it's a return on investments. You don't want to lose all your money from worthless investments. No matter how much you invest, your odds of having worthless investments are the same. With Kurami as the final dealer, there's no reason for him to increase the payment. Okay, he's got to catch up first. So, okay, yeah. He's not going to move beyond 1 million. Probably not. I mean, you're saying all this openly, but again, it's true. But yeah, it's different from normal Mahjong because you got to pay. So, pressure is much higher. And not even the pressure is much higher, I would say. Just the, like, you know, the investment, as they keep calling it. That, like, not wanting to make a bad investment. And yeah, again, the last dealership does remain, but he's dealer right now, so if we can continue this, then we're just going to, you know, stretch it out, and then it's going to be harder and harder for him to catch up. Yeah, being the dealer is where you can pull the investment funds out. He wants to, yeah, you know, shovel it all out of him, shovel all that money over while we're dealer, and then when we're not dealer, you know, play a little bit more defensively, I assume. Yep, squeeze it out while you can, baby. And hey, that's his thing too. You know, getting all this after the war, during the bubble economy, you know, striking right at the moment where you need to. You gotta squeeze it while you can. Yeah. I love this nose shape. I've never seen this Fukuoka nose shape. It's like a fucking yam. It gets more interesting. I would say this is the most interesting, like, beginning to a, you know, like, even with Shizu Mahjong, you know, and Darkness Mahjong and stuff like that, didn't have as interesting of a, like, introduction to it. I would say this is an extremely strong introduction, on par with, like, you know, I understand that this is, like, people not understanding Mahjong, but even amongst other Mahjong things, like, this is... 17 Steps is a pretty goddamn good introduction. To be fair, 17 Steps, very, very strong introduction to it. But, like, you know what? That's a good point. We've seen so many of them. I'm gonna rank them right now. What do I think are the best? Again, we're not talking about overall. We're talking about how it is introduced, how the game is introduced, the rules and the start of it before we, like, get into the flow. Basically, we're not even into the flow yet. You know, it's like the first couple sessions of Shizu Mahjong, really just first session where we're introducing the rules and stuff. But yeah, so ranking those real quick, as we're doing this in the middle of a Gintoken reaction, but I would say, and you know, I'm gonna stretch this out to more than even, no, we'll stick at just Mahjong, and we'll do a little more, like, you know, I do think it's interesting to do a ranking of the introductions of Fukumoto Gambles. Like, how well does he execute what makes this gamble so interesting? But just strictly Mahjong, I do think this one, then 17 Steps. So this, then 17 Steps, then Shizu Mahjong, then Darkness Mahjong. Yeah, then, I would say, what, I don't remember what it's called in 10, but the one at the very end of 10, with, Harada, is that his name? But yeah, that one, I would put last, I think. I still like it a lot, but I think, again, the introduction of it was not as interesting as the rest. But I would truly put this, at the top. I don't know if I'm forgetting another, specific kind of Mahjong. Like, Ryujin Mahjong. That one's pretty cool, too. I would put that one maybe after 17 Steps and before Bushizu Mahjong. It's pretty fucking crazy. I love that one. And like, yeah, but there might be some other ones in Bushizu Mahjong that I'm not quite remembering, but that's the one that immediately comes to mind. Is Ryujin Mahjong. Which yeah, I either way, I think this is one of the best. Again, introductions. We'll see where it goes so far, but the fact that it gets more interesting is very, hopeful. And yeah, he's admitting the same thing. Like, yeah, it's correct. Seikyo Mahjong is a game of ringing out, but it's nothing that unusual. After all, in this world, there's only two type of people: those who ring and those who get rung. To unfairly wring time and effort out of a person, why do you think the rich exist? Why do families with assets in the tens and hundreds of billions exist? I don't mind this injustice at all. On the contrary, I haven't had my fill of it yet. There are still a lot of fools out there, a lot left to squeeze out. And they should be squeezed, so I can get wealthier, and wealthier. Oh my god. Human hunting. Man, I can't find an exact voice for this guy, but I love his speeches so far. He's very, very classic Fukumoto villain. Not a whole lot of like super uniqueness to him, but I love him. I love him. I love how direct he is. He doesn't feel like he has a whole lot of quirks right now, but so if I win this game, starting with Genji Hirai, the four of you here will fall into my hands. Although your abilities differ, no matter what, I will squeeze out of you an amount equal to your debt of 50 billion. Yeah. I've already decided to do evil. I have no problem with that. But being your underling, working for your benefit, yeah, fuck that. Want your grubby hands on us. This is the best look we got at him so far, though. He's now like starting to not look like Bushizu's early design. Which again, this came first, but I always just like when designs are different, and the fact that I know that Bushizu won first, of course I'm going to compare it. We've misunderstood. What do you mean? If you lose, you cannot work for me. Okay. There's only one item I want. The mind of Genji Hirai. I don't care about the other small fries. In other words, the minds of other people are not guaranteed. Now, we're not going to kill you. What would be the point of that? No profit. But yeah, he's just going to put us like slave labor somewhere, who knows? Alright, yeah, but they're just hostages to get Hirai-san to do what he wants. Yes, okay. So yeah. Yeah, well, he can, free the others, So, but, you, Morita, you'll never be freed. You will never be freed. But so be it. You'll be the one to remain. You won't be treated like a customer as you have up until now. You went out to the garden last night, didn't you? Oh my god, did you notice? There's a fucking... What would you even call that? It's a basement where I keep human beings. Open the heavy door and take the stairs leading to the basement. There'll be a few rooms in front of you. In each room, there's a cage. The top of the cage is made of tempered glass. The bars are 2.5 centimeters in diameter, sturdy enough to withstand attacks from a wild animal. And in the corner of the cage, there's a trench for urination and defecation. Water flows through it to rinse it out. There's nothing inside besides that. Yep, just kept naked. Each contains one person, 3 meals a day, and water. That's it. Just enough to barely keep you alive. Yep, no stimulus. Time disappears. This is a horrific existence. God. And just lights giving constant illumination, just like the fucking plants. God. They try counting the number of times they're fed, but yeah, it's impossible to keep it up. Because if it's just a constant thing, like how do you can keep counting, but it's like, okay, that doesn't really do much unless you started counting the moment you got in there. Yeah, like, yeah, you try and work back, but you can't do that. It's been a week, a month, they do not know. Caught in endless hours of barren inaction. Those hours continue. They continue endlessly. Nope. Even if you're ill, you'll die in that cage. God. And these are not like, you know, these are not the like, you know, imagine, like, oh, think of this. This is like, no, this is literally happening right now below us, I imagine. This is all happening right now. I guess it can't be happening right now, but this, you know, this did happen. This was a flashback. And yeah, people's relationships to their surroundings keeps them sane. If you sever everything, they'll just go mad. When time is extinguished, reality disappears. Are the things that are happening real? Just a dream? You're going to start hallucinating. Absolutely. Yeah, your consciousness is stretched to a thin film. 10 minutes after you have a meal. Now, it's questionable whether you ate it all. Those are still the early stages. Yeah, because he's talking about a month. He's talking about a month right now. For a hasty person, it'll take 1 week. For someone who fights hard, it may take up to 3 months. Their mind will slowly shut itself away. Their cloudy consciousness is now the norm. The act of thinking becomes difficult. Yeah, like, you take someone out of solitary confinement who's been there for a long time, and their brain is just a completely different brain. 6 months ago, I captured a man. He's a former university professor. A month from the day I captured him, I decided to show him a porn video. Then I began showing him one once a day. He was madly captivated by it. It's not unreasonable. Fills the hole in his heart. Yeah, it's his only reality. Now he lives only to masturbate. Just an animal. And yeah, if there's no image displayed, he just stares at the screens. Satisfies him enough. Can't even remember his own name. It's been a month. I mean, I would wish that this wouldn't happen to me in a month, but you know, it's impossible to understand unless you're in that situation how fast the mind can deteriorate without any stimulus. God, so he just watches him stare at the TV. God. Yeah, he's worse than Washizu. Way worse than Washizu. Truly, worse than Almosto, worse than Kyoto. He might be the worst. He might be the worst. That is... I'm not sure if he's worse than Kyoto, because Kyoto, you know, he's not actively doing that. Like, what makes this worse is that he's there watching it personally and stuff. He's so personally involved with it that they're in his house. But, you know, Kyoto is also doing this kind of shit, assumingly. You know, like the S-bar and shit like that. We can only guess what the kind of shit they're doing. And yeah, oh, what a terrible, terrible joke, but yeah, let's go. Okay, let's give them a little preview. Okay. God damn. Yeah, they're fucking serious. But are they actually going to, or is this just like a, you know, kind of like a bluff, but it's not really a bluff because you know it's real? God, I hope they show them, though. I hope they show them. And Volume 6, and got nothing to say about the volume cover, as always. Ken probably has the worst Fukuoka volume covers. Maybe not the worst, you know, Akagi probably has the worst, like the original ones, in terms of like, you know, at least the Akagi covers were a little bit cooler though, even if like, you know, the Akagi text covered up so fucking much of the cover. But these are just so bland, there's nothing unique about them whatsoever. They're just like, okay, it's another cover. The strong man's mentality. What is the strong man's mentality? Okay, the money box is already near its limit. So, what now? Why don't we use chips from now on? Okay. Fine. Okay, so we've spent almost up to $1 billion. Just under. Now here's some... Oh my god, so many. The fact they're all just like on here loose like this instead of being in like a, you know, like a case or something, like a suitcase you would imagine or something. But okay, wait. A chip with 100 on it represents 1 million. A chip with 500 on it represents... Why? That's so stupid. And chips with only a large 1 on them represent 100 million. This is so fucking stupid and so confusing. So confusing. I'm glad I don't really give a shit about the money and I just let them tell me and I don't try and do the math. But... Okay, back to the south. Second round, 7th turn, west seat. So every time in Mahjong, it's like, the south, second round, 7th turn, west seat, too much. And yeah, as expected, Morita rushing forward. But the other three begin to feel rattled. Even Kurame. Okay, won't pay even 1 yen after he starts pushing forward. So he stands alone. But, okay, he does it. He sumos. Hell yeah. Okay, Morita's invested 1 billion more than Kurame. We've been putting in more money than him. But yeah, we got a strong arm. Again, that's our plan. Gotta, strike while the iron's hot here, while we're still the dealer. The gale named Risk. The person who stands at the top has to endure the most wind. Never tasted such strong winds in my life until now. God, Morita, so chuny. Okay, so he's saying, to triumph in Seikyo Mahjong, it's nearly impossible. It shouldn't be possible. Why? Like, what he's talking about is, like, it seems that the strategy of prior investments is one that will triumph in the end. But that's wrong. But why? Why is that wrong? Talking about the double draw rule, that it gives off an impression of aggression. Like, again, it's almost like, it's like an ante in poker. It's like, or raising in poker, it can also be used to bluff. Okay, which is reaching. But that aggressive image is only seen by one side of the table. Behind it there is another face. So what is that face? It's defensive. This double draw rule, there is nothing preventing it from being used defensively. For example, after calling Ricci and being stuck in that stalemate, you can avoid a crisis easily, and you can shock them with ease. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, even in Ricci, you could still change. Nice. But okay, yeah, it can't just be only sumos. He knows it all too well. Every person who's fought, he's crushed the same way. But we are not like them. That's our 4th round, our last round. And yes, like, that's why, he's realizing he's starting to frown and stuff like that too. He's realizing that we have the money to back it up. Not nearly as much as him, but we have enough to become an opponent, which is something he hasn't done yet before. But okay, he's caused him to Ricci. But yeah, if you just avoid a direct hit, we're good. Shit. So we might have to Ricci ourselves, but we can still do changes if we need to. We're playing aggressive, so. And yeah, we can always double draw if we need to, so. You think we got him cornered, though, but I'm worried. We're focusing on you so much. I feel like we're going to see that he's got something up his sleeve. Again, we're still questioning why. But his partner, Cheese? Yeah, March's next turn. The tile that Kurame didn't want was up first. But 3 so was drawn. What's going on? Shit, so he's thinking, like, it would be too much of a gamble for us to do a change, because then it might end up being his winning tile, so he's going to get rid of that one. But he runs into it. He pulled a fucking Akagi on us. Yeah. In the end, we were predictable. He passed it up, let us have it, let us double think it. Yeah, again, we were saying, like, oh, we can't do this via sumo. He was thinking the same thing, clearly. You weren't thinking about that. He's going to be thinking the same thing. He wants to run. He passed you the tile. Delivered right into it. Yep. He knew exactly what you were going for. And yeah, you say, oh, we're not different. We're different. No, you're not different. Okay. Yeah, it's been easy going for now, but the Hell Edge Road. Chapter 50, Gambler's Advice. Oh, he's gonna give us some advice himself. I will love that, I always love when the villain's like, yeah, let me tell you how you should be doing this, how you could win this. Mori is not taking this well. He's not taking this well. Yeah, just one, like, again, we got one up on him. Well, I switched over to him. As soon as he started winning, I switched to we as him. But, fucking Seikyo got one up on him, and now he's crushed immediately. You gotta have a little more willpower than that. I know this is shocking, but come on, buddy. Come on. The door's opening? Oh, what do you, like, metaphorically, the door of his mind. It's always full of something, whether it's conviction or rage. Anyway, you're thinking has... Wait. Anything you're thinking of has pressure. It presses against the door that leads to the outside world. Okay. So yeah, the door opens and fear can enter. It's opened this way, and now fear is starting to rush in. Seeping in. That doesn't look like water, that looks like ooze. Water is like fear because you have trouble moving while in it. Breathing becomes difficult. Oh, just those two. Okay. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Great visual. Amazing visual. Top tier. Truly. Top 10. I wish we got a better, like, bigger thing for it, but love it. Love it. And he's not doing the dotted panels, actually. He was doing them earlier. Like, he's done them in Gen to Ken, but he's not doing them now. And so the water's rising up. It's rising up. It's going to block his nose and mouth, and he'll panic. But he's still sane right now. If he opens his mouth to speak, the water comes in, it'll hasten his ruin, so he's gonna stay silent. God, okay, he's making a good argument for fear being water. You know what? He's convincing me. Oh, love it. He can breathe through his nose, but if he opens his mouth, it'll just hasten his ruin. God. Love it. This is such a good visual. Again, 10 out of... Or not 10 out of 10. I guess 10 out of 10 as well, but also top 10. So what I meant to say, top 10 Fukumoto metaphor visual. Love it. Very well depicted. And yeah, now he's the one going aggressive. Just up. Oh? I'm stopping here. No. This pause has been calculated. Kurame is the one going wild. Okay, were we pretending? Huh. Kurame indulged in his advantage too much. He raised the money too high. The payment of 8 billion has more disadvantages than advantages. Should have stopped with 4 billion. Okay, so yeah, he right from 4 billion to 8 billion. That's the moment where he wanted to fold. In the next 4 turns, Kurame has to complete his hand. Even if he attempts to come back now, there's no guarantee he'll take it to the top. He has to keep in mind the possibility he won't win. Okay, what can you do then? If he remained 4 billion, he could do it pretty easily. But, yeah, now that's 8 billion. That's 48 billion. And yeah, along with what Ishii's going to be paying, so 49 billion. Whew, over 50 billion in total. Okay, yeah, good. So, we can get 50 billion in one Hanchan if he doesn't manage to do this. He strangled himself. Good. He's again, it's like the water's rising up to him too. He's not saying a word either. Oh, but the 7 so? But yeah, can't pay the 8 billion. God must have insolent kids like... Oh, no, God must hate insolent kids like you. Oh my god. Well, yeah. Thought you had him, but nope. Nope. He did the same fucking thing. Giving us the tile. And yeah, exactly. By raising it, we stopped. And because we stopped, then it comes out, 7 so would have been immobile otherwise. Oh, regret piles upon regret. No, don't regret it. No matter what the results were, it doesn't change the fact that it was the right decision at the time. It was the best choice you could make. That's a lot of what I talk about in Fukumoto. Like, it was the best choice you could have made at the time. And so, yeah, I actually like that a character in a Fukumoto series is saying that, I think it's the first time I'm saying that sentiment in a Fukumoto series. And yeah, we didn't even have the money to like, pay out another, like, double one if we wanted to. So now, I feel like we're fucked. How much farther can we take this unless we win a Hanchan? And when amateurs fight each other with swords, they have a certain stiffness. Trying to kill another person with a blade is useless. His grip is one of a person who has faced another for the first time. With that kind of grip, stepping in, since it's a serious fight, I simply stepped forward while you retreated. And yeah, he said, Seikyo Mahjong is a game of madness. What can break through it? Madness. final line can only be breached by the mind full of madness. But you're giving that to us, so... what part is his character development? His hands were super sweaty, and then he was up to... Isn't this the same thing? Like, in both situations, he was hiding his sweaty hands, and he was, hiding his, he wasn't speaking because the water was up there. Am I my biggest ally or enemy? Okay, so we're taking a bit of a break. Let's see. Yeah, we lost 10 billion. But again, you have to keep in mind what you said earlier. The money is just a measuring stick. It's not real, it's just measuring. And yeah, now he's got us in the position to strong-arm us. He's wringing us dry. This is a bad place to be in. Oh, okay, we got a hand of opportunity. Hell yeah, this is looking very good. Very good. The door is the 6-0. Okay, nice. A door 3. But, Sawa. I don't like it. It's too good. It's way too good. Oh, this is a cool page, though. Oh, I like it. Fukumoto is not known for his paneling work. I mean, these are all still just square panels. But still, it's definitely more unique than he's done before. And, it would look cooler with the, the typesetting's pretty shit, but that's what it is. But no, there's no way. There's no way. On this 9th draw, he's in Senpai. It's... No. Because again, he's going to lose, and that's just going to make him spiral even more. It doesn't fold, though. But it seems to shock him a little bit. Okay. He didn't... Okay, the fact that we're in his mind, maybe... No, it's too good to be... the fact that we're shocking him a little bit, slightest shock possible, but, the fact that we are, that is good. But... he's still going to get the upper hand on this. But I'm glad we are surprising him still a little bit. Okay. But okay, we can't retreat anymore. So he did exactly what Sanjo did, but the same fucking tile. You did exactly what you told him not to do. You're lucky. You're just fucking lucky. This is the same situation, you dumbass. Once you're in that mindset, complete it without fail, you've already failed. That's the danger of Tenpai, fucking basically an Arichi. It's already been 6 billion we've paid because of this. Oh my god. And there's a 3-sided weight, you can't even do this. Your luck is draining. He's squeezed it all out of you. Well, fucking nothing. All for nothing. Yep, he was also in Tenpai and he had them all. He had all of them. You were way too obvious. So obvious. It was the easiest read. Oh, I can't believe he was only thinking about wringing money out of me in this game, which is entirely about wringing money out, which he said is all about wringing the money out. You gotta rebolster yourself here, man. You gotta take another break. I think that break was too short. Fuck. Yeah, and his dealership continuing into the first Hanbug, and they'll just fucking wring more out now. You've let him continue to be dealer. Great, and that one as well. The whole another fucking Hanba he just won. Jesus Christ, or another, Hanchan, another Hanba, whatever. But Jesus, 21.5 billion already. That's almost half of our goddamn things. And there we go. It's a Fukumoto series now, baby. Excuse me, to the bathroom. It's not a fucking Fukumoto series if they're not rushing to the bathroom at some point when they're losing. Oh, the lack of reality. If you think this is a lack of reality, just wait till you're in the fucking cage, buddy. But, Genji, coming in. Yeah, wake the fuck up, dude. Wake up. You're gonna stab you? Here's a fucking knife. Stab yourself. Okay, if you lose 50 billion, end it all with that. Yeah, it's better than being kept. Really, absolutely. With this knife, even if you slice open your stomach, you won't die. But, okay, yeah, so just like, make sure you're doing it right. Hold the knife horizontally to your body. If you hold it vertically, it'll be blocked by your ribcage and never reach your heart. If you hold it horizontally, it'll slip through your ribcage and reach your heart. Listen to my advice. Die. Yeah. Yeah. The decision to die. The path opens up from there. God, but it's 100% true. Kill yourself. If you're gonna lose this, kill yourself. You do not want to end up in that cage. Kill yourself. Become a dead man. I think he's just gonna have to stab himself. Like, again, I think that's where some, influence from this was in Kaiji as well. I think he's gonna stab himself. Okay, Yasuda-san, come in. I really want Yasuda-san just open the door, put down another knife or a gun, and just be like, kill yourself. Every person just keeps coming in here going, kill yourself. Okay, yeah, keep the knife for now. Begins the negotiations. Okay, so yeah, we're getting a small break to eat, get that brain food back in. Morita, you're off. Huh? Okay, 9 hours. Okay, god damn. When I said we need a break, I was like, we need a little bit longer break. I meant like 30 minutes, not like 9 hours, but alright, yeah, very good. What, even if we won, there's no guarantee, surrounded by his underlings. Yeah. Okay, so we need spectators. That was his argument. That makes sense. Okay, so yeah, we'll do it in full view of the crowd. And yeah, so we'll have the rematch at 9 p.m. when a bunch of people have gathered, because ain't nobody in a fucking underground casino at 12 p.m. And yeah, the advice I gave you earlier, it's okay to take it literally. You should literally kill yourself if you are in that situation. Still not a real opponent. You still don't know the meaning of a serious fight. But you think he's never been in a serious fight, but I don't know. This seems like, you're only saying that when you're losing. But I mean, that's true. I mean, again, I understand with all the wealth and everything like that. Absolutely. Again, it's like Tonigawa in that situation. He's fighting with a single sword, whereas he's got a fucking full armory. And yeah, like, you could stab him and it ain't gonna do much. He's gonna stab you and it's gonna go straight through. Yeah, and again, the difference in behavior. You retreat, he goes forward. Yeah, and the weak do not get to choose how they die. How do I fix this irregular state of mind? Stab yourself. Stab yourself. Stab yourself. So yeah, he told us to do it horizontally, so if we do it vertically, I mean, we're gonna fuck up our ribs, but... Okay, damn, he is going for it. And he's doing it horizontally as well. Oh my god. Hey, we just stabbed herself. Right now, it's good to think about death. This time, give the tiles to me. No, I won't falter. When we lose, I'll pierce my chest. Okay, the flame of reversal. Even Kurame's abundant funds will blow up in the presence of explosives. Huh? What do you mean? And yeah, again, similarities. Following the lifeline to victory. Shirtless in here, though. Our financial power is the big difference here. Yeah, we've talked about this to death. So, okay, we have to just ask him to bet enough money to bankrupt himself? Just that directly? Okay, yeah, what are these explosives? Okay, so he's telling us secretly, we don't get to hear it. Calculate it for yourself. Oh my god, okay. So it's all in the thing at the end. What do you call it? The Yakuman gift. The Yakuman gift. Because it's a times... It's the amount of the hand times the amount of the ante? Is that what it is? Yeah. Karame's caught with this. But okay, can't win unless you discard your usual tactics, which would mean what? What new tactics would we have to do? Yeah, it's a very thin possibility, but we gotta go for it. We gotta jump for this one. Yeah, winning is not probability. That's just luck. To win is to grab the opponent's heart and squeeze it once you've grabbed it, and then crush it in your palm. Alright, take a shower. God, I love his hair. So nice. So good. Okay. So now, put it in your pants. Yeah, puts it against the stomach, sets it in place with strips of cotton. And the coldness of blade is something he always wants to feel. Okay. And we got a little tiny injury. Well, it wasn't, anything like the kaiju thing, but... And again, I'll die fighting. Reminds me of like the, oh, I won't look away. I'll keep going. I'll die fighting. What is he spotting? A while ago this corridor looked distorted, but now it looks completely straight. Okay. When it comes to my death, I'll keep my eyes wide open. Back in here with a whole crowd. They all look so realistic, so un-Fukumoto. But okay, yeah, and they know our names. An example of one of the people we're going to get is the Soldier of Fortune Izawa. Who is this? The powerful Izawa and the shrewd Harai. Okay, I didn't think to take a turn for the worse for that combination. Okay, means nothing to me, but, for later, some foreshadowing. So we got a bunch of information brokers here. This might be good for us, I guess. Okay, just extort them later. Yeah, he wanted witnesses for the huge game, doesn't matter who they are. But that's true, they're very reputable as well, so that actually does work in our favor. Yeah, I'm excited to see these 8 people once we get them. Like, I imagine we're getting a whole crew for whatever our next gamble's going to be. Maybe not even our next one, but like I imagine it'll be the next one. But like, I'm so excited for a final arc, knowing that there is like a final arc we're getting to that is, trying to take over all Japan and shit. Like, that's crazy. I'm so excited. Yeah, and we'll enter the heart of this country from the underworld. Winning will open the curtain to our ambitions. Okay, now the game has resumed. Seating order has been decided. It seems like, it's the same as the last round. Alright, Ishii's the dealer. Before you discard a tile, in front of this many guests, a starting payment of 1 million is pretty stingy. Let's start with 10 million. So, okay, perfect. This seems like it's going to be easier than we thought. Okay, sure. Anyone wants to speak up? Go ahead. Speak up. Yeah, you built that mine back up, but just like a castle made of building blocks. Just slap it down. Okay, I'll no longer listen to that cheeky mouth. An obedient sacrifice. But yeah, so is he gonna go for the just 1 million, or are we actually gonna do the 10 million? It's actually interesting that he is like, no, let's do 1 million. I thought the 10 million would be better for us, but okay, we're up to 512 million already. Okay, well, never mind, that didn't last very goddamn long. Because it doesn't matter if it was 1 or 10. And let luck loose. Let luck loose. Oh, yeah, the flow should change, but it's just been repeating. It's like, going back to the running, or I guess it wasn't a runner, it was a bike analogy before, but, close enough. It's like a runner that, even after towing the line, he's just sitting down, eliminated the possibility of winning entirely. But in the next round, a gust of wind has blowed. Okay, he's reached Tenpai, he's in Riichi, waits for the 1 or 4 Mon, which he draws in his first try. Okay, damn, there we go. Asumo, Riichi, Hatsu, Ipatsu, Hatsu, Ipatsu, that's what I say, Haite. Furthermore, with the Oradora, okay, we are checking the Oradora this time. 3, I guess, we're only really checking when it's important, honestly. But 3 Hatsu are also the Dora. Hell yeah. Okay. With just those Hatsu, it corrupted itself into a Baimon. Well, it corrupted itself into a Baimon. But yeah, let that luck loose, baby. I love me some fucking Oradora reveal shit. It's the coolest mechanic in Mahjong. It's so fucking anime. It's so dope. Star that's reluctant to shine. What the hell with this with Baimon? The situation changed dramatically. So cool. Okay, but yeah, can we ride this wind? Or is it just gonna pass us by? Okay, but Mori just grasping it. Yes, grasp it and run with it. But he's a wall we can't get through. Oh, and he runs off of us. Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, that's him running off of us, right? Yes, it is. But, wait, what's going on? He did a swap out? He did an actual cheat? Huh. And there's a huge crowd surrounding it. Yeah, all the onlookers. Huh. Or are they scared to say anything? Yeah. Shit. Like, oh my god. This is genius. We think having all these people here is going to help us, but they're not going to be way too afraid to say anything. He's going to use that to his advantage to be like, look, I'm not cheating, when he's blatantly cheating. Yeah, there's not one single person here who's going to say, I saw you cheating. Fucking Christ. But can Morita pull it off then? Do the same thing? I don't know. And yeah, I like Yasuda not knowing, like, the situation here. Like, why are we increasing the payment? It's just going to be the same. But, again, we're trying to get that Yakuman. That's what we're aiming for. Yakuman, baby. Yakuman. But again, yeah, he's thinking it's backfiring, but we only need a Yakuman. We're aiming for a slim possibility of a Yakuman. That's all we need. Alright, now we're back to the last round. Third Hanchan, the last round, the South 4th round. Morita's starting hand. Okay. Can we actually get the Daisangin? That would be a good reversal. That would be a hell of a reversal. It's a long way away, but that would be fucking cool. That would be hella fucking cool. But by the 5th turn, he reaches, but the Hatsu, he takes, and he places out, discards the 9 Mon. The flow is starting to move again. Looks like I'm being favored. Ting. It's like a chance meeting. The place of my death. Alongside it. I'll die alongside this flow. Happy holidays. Die alongside that flow. Hell yeah. Come on. Let's do it. A suicidal hand. The Daisangin. And we're already in Ricci territory too. We're on a Ricci time limit. But up it. Yeah, up it all you want, buddy. Up it all you want. Yeah, you say all you want. Yeah, we don't need a Yakuman. But you don't know. You weren't here. You weren't watching. We got that little peek in. But on the 8th turn, he gets the 1 pin. Okay. Oh, and we're gathering Dora tiles as well. Hell yeah, we got 2 Dora. No, this could become a Hanitsu. No, baby. Yakuman. Higher than Yakuman, baby. With the Dora as well. And the 9th turn. Okay, we get a 6. That's good. What do we get rid of here? What do we actually get rid of here? Huh. I think in this situation we get rid of the 1 pin. We gotta get rid of our Doras because, you know, we gotta make room. I know what you're thinking, Yasuda-san. Yeah, we should get rid of the tunes. But, no. Instead, that's weak. It's not a strong blow. We can't blow his house down with that. Why I suddenly formed a list for that. Okay. Yeah, you wishing to be saved? Do you wish to be saved? Think of the cold metal. Yeah, you took caution and threw it away, and look what happened. Okay. He's gone with a 7. Okay. Interesting. I guess there's plenty of fine way to go as well. And yeah, his goal is all too obvious. He's aiming for a Yakuman. He's caught on to us, but there's still a chance. It's shy. I can't believe we already figured it out, though. That does throw a wrench into our works here. And on the 13th turn, he gets the fucking Hatsu. And I'm going to double draw and deliver this Hatsu to Ishii. Why to Ishii? Just like get him to cough up more money, I guess. Yeah. Dying while dreaming. But okay. Draw again. Oh, but it's the Haku as well. Okay, you gotta get rid of one of them. And yep, pawn. That's ours. Alright, we get rid of our wind. And then that tile is the the Hatsu. Yeah, Genji gets it because we pawned. So okay. Hell yeah. Now we got them both. Now it's just the tune. God, he is worried. He's like, what the fuck just happened? How the hell? Yeah, the Yakuman gift's gonna be incredible. It's 1,469,440,000,000. What? 1,460,000,000. Basically 1.5 trillion. God damn. Just as 2 of his companies makes up 1.5 trillion. I mean, and that's, it's 2 ways you can look at it. One, like, all that's coming to us, but also, like, my God, only 2 of your fucking things has 1.5 trillion? Fucking Christ. But yeah, we're gonna get a fucking major supermarket chain and a railway. But yeah, still have the same advantage. The very last tile is the most important. But okay, Morita wants it all. He wants all of it. Leave him penniless, just like Washizu. Fuck yeah. The smaller gets the better of the larger. Okay, it's so direct from, Morita and him. And okay, yeah, he's raising. And the Yakuman gift is more than 3 trillion now. God damn, exceeds the combined assets of the entire Seikyo group. Holy shit. No difference between 1.5 trillion or 3 trillion. Doesn't change the fact that both will lead to ruin. It's very true. Alright, yeah, raise the pressure up, raise it up. Gotta make it a winning hand. But he didn't. Next, I'll draw it. I'm the one who took a pea-sized company and raised it to one of Japan's leading companies within a single generation. Your so-called good luck can't even be compared to that. To a king. Again, classic Fukuoka villain, comparing himself to a king. But Morita himself did not draw it. Goes for the double draw. And okay. On-con, a concealed con. I didn't know the Japanese name for it. But, yeah, so con. And okay, that's useless. His Rinshan Pai is useless. Draws the H pin. And he cons that. Okay. Where are we going with this? Okay. What about it? 5 pin and 8 pin are both in cons. Oh, that's his weight. Oh my god, yeah, you ain't getting it. We knew what your weight was, and we locked it off. Already thinking, have I been defeated? Is this an omen of my defeat? No, it can't be me. It's the children who are wrong. Open the dead wall. I'll make a payment of 1 billion per tile uncovered. With the exception of tiles that you draw, this kind of thing is obviously cheating, and despite being outside Seikyo Mahjong's rules, as long as you don't try to draw one of the dead roll tiles, there should be no problem. So yeah, just wants to be able to see him, and he's already called us Ricci. Okay, so you're limiting it just to the underside of the wall. Why is that? But okay, Gin will allow it. There's only one thing he wants to make sure of now. The key to the Daisangin's success or failure, the location of the tune. Yeah, that's clearly all he wants to see. But why would we allow him? To gamble and I'll allow it. I mean, it's not going to give us much more money at all. Just the 7 tiles. Okay, he's let him do it. I feel like we should make it more than $1 billion. But okay, none of them are in there. None of them are in there. It's not. The tune is in the rest of the wall. No, not necessarily. That's true, yeah, Genji could just have the tune because, because this is not normal Mahjong, we're trying to pump up the cash more and more and more. So yeah, he wouldn't have done it until the very end. And yeah, that's why he allowed you to look into the dead wall. Okay, yeah, dead wall didn't have the tune, so I give up. He folds. Yeah, he got no position to win. Okay. So, wait, what? Okay, he is still full. Okay, for a second I was like, what did we just move on? Okay, wait, so, hold on, I gotta reread this. So yeah, just because your chance to win is gone doesn't mean you can need to show your hand. Like, yeah, why did he put his hand down like that? And then he can still raise? Why? Because he's still raising. I don't understand. But yeah, we don't have the money anymore, so we cut it. Genji cheese with it. Okay, predicted that. I see. So yeah, he's trying to keep the pattern the same, so that way he can give the tune to Morita. Otherwise, but yeah, now your safety is ensured. You'd think, Gen's trying to make you think that he has the tune. And we're on the 16th turn, and he only gives out the 2 bon. What? Made a misjudgment. I have a rough idea what you're thinking, but in this world, there are people you won't be able to figure out using your own philosophy. Your philosophy is probably about profit and loss, about efficiency, about making money. Fact is, there are people who function regardless of that sort of thing. Just now misjudged the feeling of humans crawling on the ground, just like we are. The principles of gambling. Hell yeah, let's get into it. Oh, and this one was in color too, it seems like, originally. So the people you've won against till now have not been seriously trying to win against you. The hefty wager that you negotiated with them before the game, they were simply trying to win that lump sum of money. They mistook the point of the game. It's an illusion. From this huge wager was born an illusion. There's no point in that kind of thing. The real point, the one that divides victory from defeat, is the destruction of your opponent. This is your only option. Yeah, the only thing we could do is fully ruin him. Everyone else misjudged. You gotta go for the monster themselves. You gotta go into the trillions. No, we didn't come for the 50 billion. Yeah, we came for everything. Everything. I don't see the difference, just like the others. You're also trying to win that 50 billion. And you have 2 tunes hiding in your hand. If you're so sure, should I show you? My hand's already in an unusual state, since I've also left behind my chances of winning. I'm not saying I'll show all of you it. Just the top half of the tile should be enough. Oh my god. This is great. Alright, your problem is the question of whether or not there's a tune in my hand, so it should be enough for you to only see the top half of my tiles. Yeah. We didn't have a plan from the very beginning. Okay, just in a daze, standing upright before our fate, naked. Yeah, alright. That's awesome. Showing him no tune, but not the whole hand. Incredible. Yeah, just making wasteful payments. But we don't have the same philosophy. Yeah, strip away that insurance. Stand naked in the face of fate. Oh, yeah. Just let him think of his own ideas. Let him come to his own conclusions. dragged down to our level. Can't read us. We're like ants to you. And now, the 6th turn, Morita. Could it be? Okay. Fuck. Oh, wait. I thought the 16th turn was the final turn. But a 17th turn is the final turn, I assume. So, will he run into it? Will he run into us? Deal into us? Whatever you want to say. Double drawing can't be used. Drawing it spells ruin. 17th turn, the last draw. But, okay. One so. But now it's Morita's. So we're not going to get that Ron. But, we'll get the Sumo. Uh-oh. Chairman, take a look. 1 pin. No, that's good for us. That's good for us. Oh, okay, so yeah. Okay, well, his hand will just become a Sanbai man then. Can't afford to be picky here. Yep. Who would take that risk? Who would take that risk? I'll tell you who. We would. Yeah, but we're not taking it. Yasuda, don't be so stupid. Don't be so stupid. Don't care about the probability. Got our own luck. Common sense ain't what we use. Yeah. We don't give a shit. No rule says I have to win it. We'll be ruined, and it's fine by us. Fine by us. Okay. What are you gonna try to strike a deal with us? Yeah. Okay. Tell us you're about to draw. Can I buy the rights? Okay, I'll give you 80 billion instead. Just that settlement money, you can make a profit off this game. Nope. Refuse. We don't want it. We don't want it. He doesn't need a single penny of money. That's what he said. All we want is to kill you. Holy shit. You're gonna fucking die, buddy. You're gonna die. Be ruined. Ruined. Come on. Oh my god. But Genji. He can still Genji can still get it. Yeah, it's not over, you idiots. Yeah, if Gensan can't draw it, it's up to you, and now it's not even our own luck, it's his. Oh. A planned happening. Planned happening. Interesting. Why again? Why do you want to take some time? There's some things I might like you to buy. Okay, like what? Yeah, even to the last minute. What's this now? Okay, so wait, right. So, yeah, if Morita won it, then he would be fucked. But if Gin gives it to Morita, then it doesn't matter. It's only 40 billion. That's not even the money we needed in the first place, like the 50 billion. So, I don't know. Okay, we'll go. Gin. Gin still has a hand. He didn't even show him the whole hand, because he has a hand that can be completed with the tune? Wait, how would it be completed with the tune? Unless, he doesn't need the tune, he needs something else. Particularly Yakuman, I don't know. Okay. 3, 4. Morita just cut the 2 pin. Oh, okay. If I call, the last draw will move away from me. Instead, it will be the chairman's last draw. Okay. Way better than Genji having a hand. Hell yeah. I always forget about this shit in Mahjong. I always forget you change the damn turn order and shit. And it's so relevant. But I always forget, and it surprises me every time. But okay, what I would like you to buy, Chairman, is the chi that will trigger this bloodshed. Yeah, just do it. You're being hasty. If the tune isn't there, you'll fall to ruin. Okay. But alright, he's like, if Morita says it, then too bad. But alright, I'll buy the chi. Well, let's hear what he has to say. How about it? How much is it worth to you? 150 billion. That's, yeah, so disappointing. So disappointing, buddy. Double that amount? I would accept way more. I would say 1 trillion, That's, less than the 1.5, and we're going to get way more than that, but still. 300 billion. Yeah, just so we won't call on it. That's it. Just that. And you don't even know what's under it. It's a hell of a gamble, but I would say that's still way too cheap. Such an amount you will not pay. But okay, then fine. Fine, bitch. Okay. Perfect. So 50 billion cash is fine. For the rest, all the IOUs. Oh, just an IOU. Huh. Seikyo is tied to at least 58 people. And the amount of interest is around 250 billion. Perfect. So okay, we want those 58 politicians' loan certificates. Plus 50 billion in cash. 300 in total. That's the proposal. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I'm down for this to win instead of the tune. But I don't know, Morita still wants to kill him. But this would be way better for us. And true, you don't need this shit anymore. You're old as fuck. You've already got all your money. You don't need this shit. Give it to us. Yeah, you accept it. Good. Well then, I'll draw the last tile. I won't call tree. It's a draw game. That's the end. And the last tile? You're not going to look at the last tile? No. I don't care if you show me or not. And we threw it back in. You'll never know. Destiny has no ifs. Love it. You'll never know. Yeah, if you wanted to know, you should have prepared yourself for it. You don't get a right to look at fate that you didn't choose. But okay. Hey, Morita. Yep. I wish I said something earlier. Not this specifically, but I was thinking that the closed cons, two of those things in the closed cons had to be, not the actual thing. And I was going to bring it up at the time, and then I got attacked by something else, and I completely forgot about it until now. But I was not thinking at all it was the tune. My god. Yeah. Crazy. But yeah, swapped him with a concealed con, and that's why all the things like let him look at the dead wall, let him look at my hand, and all these sort of things were just distractions. My god. Incredible. And the remaining 8 pins were in his hand. That's why he could only show half the tiles. He had to disguise them. Had to disguise it. What a villain! I always love it like that. Winning via actual cheating is always satisfying. He's like a genius at exploiting the weaknesses of the human mind. And that's where we end this volume, and that's where we end this arc. Woo! What a fantastic arc. Love getting another Mahjong arc in a Fukumoto series that has nothing to do with Mahjong. This was a really good one. An extremely good one. One of the best. Truly. 17 Steps is fantastic, but truly I think 17 Steps goes on a little bit too long. Just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. And this only being a 2-volume thing, sweet and done and nice and perfect and very nice, very nice. I'm not sure what else to say about it. This was just so enjoyable. So enjoyable to get a long arc as well, and to get one that we're in the flow of it, we're back and forth. It feels like a classic Fukumoto gamble. It was just very refreshing. There's not a lot of deepness to this. It was very surface level, and it has a lot of things in this were done in other things, which is you can see so much influence from this specifically in everything else. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I am pretty exhausted from having read all that, so I don't have a whole lot to say here at the end of the discussion, just that it was an insanely enjoyable arc. Very fun. Really loved it. Looking forward to what we're doing next as well. I'll see you guys for that. Until then, get the fuck out of here.